My name is David Hollenbach. I graduated from the Air Force Academy in 1987. I returned to Colorado Springs and have lived here for about 33 years. When I was a cadet, Academy Boulevard was pretty sparse. There weren't too many restaurants. The one that cadets frequented was the McDonald's at North Academy, but there wasn't much around it. Chapel Hills Mall was there, and you'd see a lot of other cadets there. And then there was a big gap between Chapel Hills Mall and Union. Well, I came from Cincinnati, Ohio, so that was a relatively very established large city. So coming to Colorado Springs was a bit of a change, very much coming to a western town, I thought, at the time, with not a whole lot of amenities. Of course, time was focused at the Air Force Academy, but when we did get a chance to get out, did some exploring, but there wasn't a whole lot to explore at that time. I was assigned to the Director of Operations at Air Force Space Command. I was both an analyst and then became the executive officer for the two-star Deputy of Operations. And at that time, I was very involved in space control and space lift. And so traveled quite a bit to Los Angeles, the Cape, Vandenberg, and Schriever. When I took off my uniform, and I didn't take it off fully, I had a dual career in the Air Force Reserve. Then I worked for a defense contractor for a short period of time in Colorado Springs. And then after that, I started my own company and then started another company after that, both involved in defense contracting and space. It's definitely one team, one fight. I really believe that. The military personnel depend very tightly upon the contractor, the defense contractor community to provide the capabilities that they use. When it works well, I think defense is improved, and overall the safety of the nation, security of the nation is improved as well. If you're a top performer, either in the military or in defense contracting, you want to live in a place that supports your family. And some of those things are, great things about Colorado, like the outdoors and such, but the community, the amenities, things that people have come to expect are all important to establishing and keeping a strong defense community. Once people saw that you're advertising for positions at Schriever, you tended to have a smaller pool of applicants. And the common reason was not the type of work, which is all very interesting. It was contemporary space operations, real-time operations, but it was the amount of time that it took to drive out to Schriever. It was the danger on the roads. It was the lack of cell phone reception. It was the lack of amenities. All of those things I think went into the quality of life, and people thought that they could start out at Schriever and get some experience, but then found more and better opportunities closer to town where you didn't have all of those challenges. And so sometimes, people would just joke about, well, I'm kind of looking for another job. And of course, running a small business, having people even joke about that is a concerning sort of a factor for future employment and for continuation of the contract. Yeah, I've got an old advertisement that we put in a base newspaper out at Schriever, and it was to recruit people that were thinking about leaving Schriever and working somewhere else in town. And the tagline to the article is, "Tired of driving back and forth to Schriever? Join DSoft Technology in an opportunity to work at Peterson instead."